would be very handy. And why isn't the game? Oh, there's the game. Okay. See, the board is now useful. Discord. I know it doesn't look like it says Discord, but it does, trust me. Plushie list. Amazing. And I also have a book title or story title behind my head that you can't see. Haha. Oh wait, it's there in green because green mean books, in my opinion, I think. But I have Mr. Seal. He is here, and Alma is just chilling on my desk, in the corner of my desk, because I don't know what to put there. Writing a book. Hi, Chai. How are you? I have my other child, my one of many, many children. I'm good. How are you? Work week is done, which I'm happy for, and Monday I get to work from home. Hell yeah. How are you? You're writing a book? I have written a book already, but I write a shit ton of fan fiction, and this book title right here is most likely going to be fan fiction. I might make it into like a 5-part story or something. That's how I was picturing it in my head. Because there's a song by Regina Spektor called The Grand Hotel, and basically the synopsis of the song is talking about how below this Grand Hotel is a way that leads down to hell, to rhyme, and it's about like devils and what happens at the hotel and everything. It's a really good song, highly recommend. But I always wanted to make it into like a fan fiction story kind of, using Felix, my beloved from Red vs. Blue, because I use him for everything, and of course my self-insert, and like have him be the devil or the demon, and then my character just be something. And then I just came up with the book idea while brushing my teeth before stream, or like the title would be The Thorns of the Devil's Rose, because of course I'm gonna start talking lore here already. The story would be the girl gets a job working at the Grand Hotel as a performer for one of their musical acts or something, and they have a small little floral shop within the hotel, and they don't sell roses. So the character asks, like, why don't you guys sell roses? Because like roses are her favorite flower, which is obviously projecting, because roses are my favorite flower ever. And the florist would be like, well, it's known here that roses are used to summon the devil, so that's why we don't sell them. So she really wanted to go buy roses, so she goes buy roses, and then the devil gets summoned in her room. To be continued. Yeah, I did write a book. That is not the book synopsis, though. The book is called Project Scorpio. I can link it to you. If you would like a signed copy, let me know in Discord, and we could set something up where I send it to you directly, because I have copies in my apartment, and I can send it to you. Yeah, cool things. It's science fiction. It was originally fan fiction, and I made it not. Yes. Also, sup nerd. Hi Lex, how are you? We've gotten very off topic, and I might need to go turn down my air conditioner, because it is kind of 76 degrees in my apartment, and I didn't realize, like 2 seconds ago I was fine, and then I started streaming, and now I'm not. I have fun with this one. It is interesting. It is questionable at best. I know it's gonna come helpful when Scar and I dig into the lore a little bit, so that's why I'm mainly playing it. And also, that always gets me every time. Can I sign my copy and just say it's you? I mean, no. The signature won't be authentic, but you could try. I'm gonna load in here while we're just chatting. So, hey everyone, my name is Aaron Gray, and you don't have to me, just got here. What is this in the wall? I don't know what's happening. It's interesting game. I'm not really here for the shooter stuff. I'm more here for the lore, personally. If you got to the one section, there's a reason why I'm not touching this one. We're on chapter 2. we just started chapter 2, so I'm not sure what the fuck are these controls. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm supposed to go down this hallway. Cool. Thanks. Would that make it a pirate copy? Thonk. Absolutely.
The train's not moving.
Oh, no shit. No one's piloting it. Kamaru Naegi. God. Wish I had working AC. Oh no, you're welcome to come here. My AC is working. I usually leave it a little warmer so that I can wear short sleeves and not feel like I'm dying or like I'm freezing. That's why during winter I usually wear like a hoodie every stream because my apartment is like colder. Tell him, Naegi. Tell him, Naegi, the sequel. Yes.
Yes, but we already knew that.
Did they add an echo effect?
I know, but to see it in person stop like this makes me kind of down, is all.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Jeez, are you really going to get depressed over every little thing?
I mean, you get depressed if Master doesn't look at you right, so...
Yeah, you're right. We should just walk along the railway. Then we'll be safe, right?
I doubt that.
Like I said earlier, we can't know that for sure.
Ah, where did I click? I clicked over there. Mouse, what are we doing?
Believing a lie so strongly just makes the truth that much more painful. Pop idols aren't virgins. Lottery numbers are fixed. This world is much easier to deal with if you look at it rationally.
I think you might have gone a bit off topic there. For now, there's no other option than to try, right?
Yeah, but you're probably gonna die.
You're
just saying.
Right.
Something wrong, Toko? Are you worried about something?
She wants Master.
No, not really. It's nothing. It's just... Didn't I tell you? I'm afraid of the dark.
Is that all? There's something else bugging you, isn't there?
Yeah, and just for reference, my friend Scar and I just got to the part of the anime where they get reintroduced as reinforcements. So I'm curious to see how they get tied into everything, like from this end of things. Toko let the freak flag fly. She really do though.
Listen, if you have a bad feeling about this, or you can sense some kind of danger...
What, do you think I'm some kind of psychic danger detector or something?
Yeah, we're not Hero.
If we're gonna do this, let's hurry up and do it now. We'll have time to think later. The both of us.
Then you wouldn't think that this little show... Then you wouldn't think like this little show called Are You Afraid of the Dark? I vaguely remember that. I didn't watch it though, because I was afraid of the dark up until like I was 12. Oh, Toko's right behind me. I was like, did Toko like storm ahead of me or some shit? Ooh, hello. Let's remember how to do things. Oh, battery full? Okay. Cool. Thanks. How are you doing, Dr. Bob? Glad to see you here. I know you're gonna be streaming soon. I see a little fucker.
I didn't know it'd be this dark. I knew it. I shouldn't have come here.
Hell yeah. One shot. One piece. These camera angles are gonna kill me. Like, I know I could fix them, but like, there's no good way to do it. Well, I started my new job yesterday. I hope you and everyone here is doing well. Thank you for asking. Of course. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way, but here we are. Oh, maybe. Oh, hopefully your new job is going well. We're currently moving offices on Monday, so today was my last day in our current office space. Well, actually, for all of us it is, because tomorrow we have off for Juneteenth, because Juneteenth is on a Saturday, so they still want to recognize it, so they gave us off tomorrow. And then on Monday, we're moving to the new space. So today I've been packing. I washed my hands like 10 times because things are dirty. I spent a lot of time shredding stuff and running around like a maniac. I'm really glad to be home. Alright, demon name. Well, we're not going to say the demon name because we're just going to say the real name. Kennen Nakajima. Nakajima. I feel like absolute shit. I know you do it. I'm so sorry. I wish, here, have an Alma. Look, Alma weeps for you. She loves you. I will buy you one someday when I'm not trying to pay rent or struggling to pay rent. And then we have Mr. Seal, who's like just keeping my calves warm right now. Leon's associate. What? Hold on. Let me read this. A demon who's real pretty and doesn't even wear much makeup. I mean, I don't wear makeup. And some people think I'm pretty. So, like, okay. Super perverted demon who worked as the manager of a baseball team. Okay, I can see the Leon connection here. When hunting, use a handsome Monokuma to make it feel desire for the last time before you kill it. I don't like that. Okay, we're done. We're done reading. Oh yay, glad we don't have to talk about that.
We can get out of town from here, right?
Who are you asking? Playing fucking Watch Dogs has changed the way I play these video games, because I'm like peering around corners.
For some reason, it's getting darker and darker. Shouldn't we start heading back now?
Oh, don't say that. Let's just keep going a bit farther.
Oh god. Bombs. Bombos or whatever. Wait, they're gonna close us in. Oh,
Shield! The
fuck
grenades don't
you.
work, and we need to get out of here fast!
Is this just running?
We gotta run!
They're not chasing us anymore.
I don't like that.
That's...
Having luck this bad? It's almost comical.
Why are you blushing? Toko, are we in the midst of one of your fantasies right now? Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? Send in SEAL Team 6. Orc. Yes! This is Mr. Seal. He is one of my plushies. He sits on my chair in my bedroom. And Yolfador did a plushie redeem, so he picked for me to have Mr. Seal in my lap. Which sparked the idea of putting a plushie list in my Discord server. So I can have a list of which plushies are available for me to hold in my lap. So people aren't like asking like what can be held. I have the image of a handsome Squidward and Monokuma mix and I don't like it. Ew! No! Mary, no! She's imagining that Byakuya is gonna come smash through the debris to free them like he's Superman. Oh my god. Byakuya is tied up. We saw that in her last fantasy. How was your day, friend? Like I said, a tad tiring. Last day in the office, so moving stuff around, shredding so many documents. I didn't even finish all the documents I was supposed to shred because there was just so much that we found in the last week that needed to be shredded. And I didn't want to burn our shredder. Has apple juice. Apple juice. Apple juice. I love apple juice. Shirtless buff Byakuya. There's the edit. There's the edit there. Yeah, I was shredding so many documents. Thank God I didn't have like 5 billion emails today, or it's been a disaster. But it was interesting. It was fun. Fun time. We're all the 3 of us in my department. We're all in this together, so it's okay.
No, it isn't. It's not even 1 micron funny. Ow!
What? How? What?
What? What was that?
Something hit my head. It felt like something fell on me from above.
I mean, you're in a rebelled subway system.
From above?
Uh-huh. That's what I thought was happening. It's gonna collapse.
It's your fault for yelling so loud. What do we do? What do we do? Toko!
This is comical. All right.
Toko!
That would totally break in her head.
Good luck, the cute one is here. Huh? We gotta run, Dekomaru. Hurry, let's dash. To our...
Oh my God, panty shop?
Hey, wait a sec.
The tunnel's about to collapse.
I think this is what's supposed to get me.
Dash, dash, dash.
Those kids aren't gonna let us through.
Whose kid is this anyway? Definitely not mine.
It's gonna be way more gratuitous later, just a warning. Oh God, okay.
No problem. Just put one foot in front of the other. Right, left,
Lift, right,
Oh,
lift.
Manikumas! They're everywhere!
What? Oh, we really gotta trample all of them.
Seriously going to collapse?
Let's play. Run!
They're like, okay, crazy scissor lady is coming for us, so, oh God, there is a shit ton. Hello.
If we make it out of here alive, I'm definitely gonna marry faster. Stop raising your death flag! Very much for being a good little stress reliever.
Oh, I got Monokuma Hunter, an achievement.
Oh,
Still love Aaron playing Jack. It's a fun time. It's a fun time. Ooh, wait, coins. I don't play Jack often. I usually forget I have the ability to switch them. Toko Swizzard Hand. Swizzard? Hello, what have I missed? Well, the tunnel collapsed.
no. Boy, was that dangerous. Oh, that was crazy.
Oh my God, no, imagine Toko with kids. That would be a nightmare. Can we say, I veto that. That absolutely not, and not allowed in my good Christian server.
Boy, crazy.
Yeah, you are boy crazy, oh my God. Also, hi Winterwolf,
Why
how are
did your
you?
personality
Welcome.
change? You didn't even shoot yourself with the stun gun.
She got hit in the head with a fucking ceiling boulder. It's the size of like my arms. Okay, I think that's she should be dead on the ground with a concussion. Okay, you're lucky she's alive right now. Okay, but also this is anime, so like injuries aren't real.
Huh? I didn't tell you. My personality switches when I go unconscious too.
That sounds like plot convenience, if I do say so myself.
And I'll stay this way until I go unconscious again.
Game logic. Yep. It's Danganronpa logic. I mean.
What? Sneezing is the same way. My personality totally changes. It's downright refreshing.
I mean, this is fun to have Genocide Jack, like, tag along for a little bit. Dead and a concussion. Damn, that sounds serious.
You also change by sneezing?
Didn't you do it before, Kamaru? Were you not paying attention? Tisk tisk.
That's right. If I have a little pepper in my breakfast or lunch.
She switched back. LOL. Just thinking of Pepper makes her switch back. That's so funny. Do they find themselves unconscious frequently? No, I don't think so. They usually sneeze more often. She usually sneezes more often than going unconscious. I think that was just mere plot convenience for this game. But also, can we take a second? If you take out the snot that's coming out of her mouth and nose, this is actually a really cute face. Just saying. Kamaru has MC syndrome, main character syndrome, not understanding things. She got launch personality. Anime logic, only plot convenient, death is eternal, and even that, it's not guaranteed. Yeah, I love all the colors we have in chat right now. Chai is a gold, Bob is a red, Winterwolf is a purple, Mary is a blue. It looks so good right now. We need an orange and a green, and then we have the rainbow, and I'm here for it. We're the reading rainbow. The more you know.
She really did change.
Did you doubt her? You're able to switch back and forth in gameplay, okay?
I don't know what happened, but I can take a guess. Jeez, this is one tough break after another. How unlucky are you?
Oh my god, is she the ultimate unlucky student? If her brother was the ultimate lucky student?
This is wrong. Definitely wrong.
Kamaru is a silly girl. Silly Kamaru. Tricks are for kids.
I just want to get out of this place. Why can't I do it?
Because the game says you're not allowed to until all the children are dead.
Is I right? Is it really impossible? I'll never escape.
Well, y'all need to eat at some point, right? Like, you can't, even if you were to escape, you still need to eat food. There's no point in escaping if you're gonna be dead for lack of starvation. Thought, what's his face, the ultimate lucky student? Yeah, well, that is true. Nagito is the true ultimate lucky student. Well, the anime complicates it a little bit, I think, because in the DR2 anime, he gets expelled, so I guess his ultimate was taken away from him, and then they re-gave it to Makoto, because he still won the raffle. So they just probably deemed him the ultimate lucky student, and then he turned out to be like, I am the ultimate hope. It's a little messy. Dude, now with animated emotes on Twitch, the more you know could be a Twitch emote. For sure, ultimate unlucky would equal death. Probably. I think you mean step stool or footrest. I don't think his was actually taken away. I mean, it's just speculation. I haven't watched the entire anime yet. Because I'm watching it with a friend in chunks. So, we're just I'm just speculating shit.
That might be the case.
It was just treated as if it had been.
But even if you can't escape, you can still survive. All you need to do is face them. Fight them.
Actually, ultimate unlucky student would get everything but death. They would want death upon them, and then they would get unlucky and not actually die.
Fight? Toko, what are you saying? There's no way I can fight.
You have been.
Don't be so sure.
My god, main character syndrome. Oh my goodness.
Wait, hold on. Over there.
Final Destination Syndrome. I wouldn't know the reference.
What is it? A monitor?
A TV.
Is it some kind of trap again?
How are you that strong, my guy? Oh, God. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm sure Makoto was recruited for another town, but they thought it was the lucky student. Kumaru, I can't fight. I'm just a kid. Naruto, am I a joke to you? TV carrying children.
Huh? What's with this creepy little kid?
Am I on already? Oh, I was gonna raise the curtain after Kotoko introduced me with a joke.
Well, too late, buddy. What do you want?
Hey, is this kid with them too? Is he a part of that Warriors of Hope or whatever?
Yeah?
Yep.
Said Millhouse sound like.
I'm the priest, Jachiro Kimori, aka Lil Ultimate Art.
Lil Ultimate Art. I don't think that the apostrophe is supposed to go there, but that just might be poor translation.
But I'll warn you now, don't say my name out loud. It's a curse.
Oh my god.
Don't mess with me, brat. Take off that mask. I'm sweating just looking at it.
He clearly was a warrior of hope.
No, horrible. If I do that, your eyeballs are gonna explode.
Huh?
Toko just doesn't fucking care.
Even I don't want to see that. Someone's eyeballs melting off because of my face. Oh, by the way, do you know? Is it just an urban legend that they use bugs to make food dye?
Yes.
Cause like wasabi and stuff, with the taste and the color, it's suspicious.
I'm sure you've heard this before, but you are totally gross.
Duh? Gross? I don't know. I think I'm a cheerful kid.
You're an interesting child.
Oh, maybe I just don't understand what cheerful is.
Please just go back to making art, but not out of us.
Then I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. From the bottom of my heart, I'm so sorry. I beg you forgive me. I'm sorry.
Oh, baby.
Enough already. You're grossing me out.
Huh? You don't forgive me? If you don't forgive me, does that mean you hate me?
Why does he have light in the eyes when he says that?
Well, maybe not. Maybe you're just teasing me, like boys who tease the girls they like.
No, she is madly in love with Byakuya Togami, which you are not him. So, cheerful kid, yeah, right. Well, listen here, little Bane. You may have been born in the darkness, molded by it, but we're just trying to get the heck out of it. The Leatherface reference.
I mean, if you guys are little boy lovers and just want to love me till you go crazy.
Ew, that is disgusting. You're like 8 years old and they're like 16, 17. I think Toko's a little older. That is disgusting, game. What are we preaching right now? Because he likely was always hated by everyone around him, he comes to believe that's how people treat you when they like you. That's, yeah.
Even if we were siblings in a previous life, I'd still hate you.
Man's looking for shot hunters.
What are you trying to say? I don't really get it.
Toko's 20. Hit. I don't like that. I don't like this. Danganronpa 2 is horny in a good way. This is horny in like the complete opposite bad way, alright? Did that guy just say little boy lovers? It's It's disgusting.
Well, I can understand that. This is like a yawn after all.
I was gonna yawn.
It just comes out of my mouth involuntarily. Nobody can make anything of it. I don't even understand it either.
Okay, can we get on to the main game, please? I'm done with this exposition. This is not even exposition. This is just stalling for time.
This whole thing is just killing time. Just a distraction from the horrors around you.
What did I just say? Oh my god. Anywhere that will have to escalate this. It's horny in the bad way because they are children. Exactly. Like, if they were all the same age, fine. No deal. No big deal. But because this child, this child is a child, Toko is above legal age, she's older 18 in this. This game got a whole section that is nothing but trigger warning central. Oh my god, I'm not.
You guys must be pretty laid back if you're actually interested in what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't trigger easy, but like I get slightly uncomfy with certain things. Like I can push through, like I'm fine, but like I know other people will have triggers, but teenagers are different to an extent. Yeah. Just don't pair them with adults or children. Don't pair anyone with children.
As expected of demons.
I've had enough of this. Goodbye.
Yeah, just fucking walk away.
Oh wait, hold on. I was just trying to be nice. I wanted to tell you something.
Toko really was just gonna like, alright, let's just walk away.
Tell us what?
It's regrettable, but the one with the wristband can't leave the city.
Can't leave.
I figured.
Why?
Because you're playing their game. And if you leave, you're basically leaving the game. AKA you die. Jotaro is the worst in my opinion.
Well,
They're all bad.
you're the target for our game, right? The game isn't fair if there aren't any rules. Everything was already thought out.
Yeah, but you're an awful Monokuma. Y'all didn't say what the fucking rules were. There is no rule book. There is no student handbook here. Listen, how am I supposed to follow the rules if I have no rules to follow? You're not giving me the rules, sir. We only watched a poor athlete explode attempting to leave the city. Yeah, a fellow Asahina died for our sins. God, Monica's objectively the worst. I mean, I know Monica is in the DR2 anime, and I'm like, sus.
So that means there's a limit in this game.
I want to punt all the children though. I don't like them. None of them have redeemed themselves, and I'm really not here for their characters.
Limit? Don't tell me. The reason that boy exploded when he tried to leave the town swimming.
Uh-huh. You just figured that out?
Huh? That's not our fault. It's not like we wanted him to blow up or anything. The wristband is made to explode when the user goes outside the town without permission.
Haha, narrative irony. Monica is in a different category of worst to me. Okay.
Well, when I say it like that, I guess it kinda is our fault.
What? You should have said that in the first place. Omaro here was about to explode.
But some things are
Omaro.
better left unknown. I don't say that all the time.
Oh, Maru. I can't get over how Toko has not properly learned our name. It's so funny to me. Not your fault. You put the fucking wristband on him and then didn't tell anyone the fucking rules. How is that not your fault? Exactly. Yeah. Jotaro is so fucking dumb.
It would be better for Mr. Pig if he didn't find out he was about to be bacon.
Okay, I'm so done with this conversation. Can we please be done?
Change the fact that Mr. Pig is gonna die. So isn't it better not to tell him?
Props to this voice actor for having to voice this character in this way. I just hate the character. The voice actor did great. I just hate the character. Character's so bad. I do love this chapter the most. Worst part is Hina's brother drowned after the explosion. Oh, that's so ironic. Too bad we didn't explode before we had to talk to this weirdo.
Oh, don't go acting all philosophical about this. This game's rules are managed way too loosely.
Yeah, coming from someone who has played the true, the true killing game, Toko.
You're wrong. This isn't a game. I mean, people are dying.
I mean, you did not experience the killing game, Kamaru. You are now experiencing the other killing game.
Yuta, he died, you know? To call what happened to him a game?
There are some games that require you to risk your life.
Like what I had to do with Master. Toko went from one horror game to an actual horror.
What do you mean?
Hello? Can you not just ignore me? I don't like being ignored.
I don't think anyone does, kid.
Hey, wish do you not like more? Being
What the fuck is this music? I hate
ghosts. I don't like ghosts more.
this music. Whenever it's played, just doesn't fit the vibe, and I'm just like, oh my god. As a music education major in my past, this is killing me.
Ghosts are always cursing people and killing them all of a sudden. It makes me super mad.
This sounds like a fucking yeah, it sounds, yeah, I said this, it sounds like fair music. Like music you would hear for a fair, or like a you know, like a country fair, or a carnival, something like that. But circus also works. And it's just like this does not fit the theme at all. Unless if they're purposely trying to make it jarring as fuck. I mean, okay, like it is jarring. Also, is this line like a slight, a very long ago foresight to phasmophobia? Thank you, Mary. I think it's because they're trying. Yeah, I think they're trying to capture the innocence that they're kids, but like it just doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Stop it already! Stop saying things that make no sense!
That's right. Just keep hating me. All you have to do is hate me.
I feel like this is supposed to be the comedic music. This is not comedy. This is in the key of E flat major. It's not gonna be. It's too melodic to be comedic. I prefer dead silence. Yeah, I would prefer the dead silence or the spooky ambient noises from Danganronpa.
I'm from the hate planet, where being hated makes you feel good, and it's easier to just be hated.
Okay, good for you, kid. Can we move on now?
Don't worry, I hate gross little boys like you to death.
Thank you.
Huh? What you just said? Doesn't it kind of sound like love if you flip it around?
I hate this game. I feel like this game was a bit of a misstep in a few different ways. I like how it was all voice acted for the most part. I mean, that part was pretty cool. No, it doesn't. Thank you, Dr. Bob. Jared just died now. I think Jotaro being here is going to be the next to die.
I was worried, so I had to make double sure. That's why I called you guys.
This poor kid just holding this TV like nobody's business. Like, I'm the ultimate fitness jock. Look at me. Kids canceled when? Kids canceled now. Kids are just non-existent from here on out.
Double sure.
If you guys see this, you're gonna hate me even more.
Oh no, is it Byakuya?
Ta-da!
Okay, this version of the music isn't that bad. What? I have questions that are probably not gonna get answered. Also, if they want children to rule the world, why are they sacrificing all the children to the game? I mean, I don't think they sacrificed the children. Because the children turn into, like, these little Monokuma thingy things that obey them. Jotaro has no sense of what love should be versus abusive language. Yeah. I think they all have, I think like you said, they all have dramatic passes, so it makes sense. Did the kid just show us some animation from Newgrounds? Oh cool, didn't know we were playing Saw. The way I'm trying to not send out spoilers, I want to play a game. And this is Jotaro's thing, marionettes. Oh god, no. Okay, it makes sense because he's an artist. Makes a lot of sense. Are we gonna run into the puppet by chance? Is this gonna turn into FNAF 18? The sequel of many sequels. Those are the masks. They're mind control masks.
I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. It must be something horrible.
I mean, we didn't see faces.
So this guy, I hunted him down at the shopping district. And this one, I hunted in the bathroom.
Oh god, is he gonna talk about pooping? Speaking of FNAF, Scott Cawthon apparently quit. No, he did not. You're bullshitting me. That's fake news. Will we meet Big Bird? I'd be down.
Oh, are you disgusted?
The masks also explode. Oh yeah, he's finding a replacement.
But I can't just stop. Making dioramas is like the only hobby I have.
Legit, he retired. What? Give me the tea. Chat, I need the tea. I am snapping my fingers. Please give me the tea on this. People are trying to cancel him because of the people being pissed at the ones he supported in the past. Okay, okay, Bob, I see you. I see you. Being clever.
So how about it? I put a bad taste in your mouth.
Give you props for that one, though.
Me, right?
He donated to Trump's campaign. It's gonna be okay, Mr. Seal, I promise. Mr. Seal is crying. Totally not projection. On this week's episode, how many levels of Nope can we reach before the end? And people canceled him for it. I mean, kind of makes sense. Like, he's been on fire for some time, apparently. Like, he doesn't side with a lot of the people he supported, but because he chose them, everyone's been shitting down his throat. Gotcha.
Or maybe you guys aren't affected by this. Because you have disgusting hobbies, too.
I mean, I don't think Protag does, but Toko definitely has some weird fantasy kinks shit going on. Not like weird, like weird, but like she's not normal.
Please, just stop already!
Why do you want me to stop?
This exchange has gone on for too long. Like, I get it, but I'm not sure how to feel about the FNAF stuff. Like, I like FNAF for the lore. I don't actually play the games. I just watch MatPat, like, theorize the crap out of them. It's gotten so bad that his wife, who was apparently pregnant, got death threats because they couldn't attack him directly. Oh, wow. That's... I hate people who do that. Who they're mad at someone, so they attack someone else in order to hurt that other person. That's just shitty, regardless of what they did. That's just shitty and wrong. Same with the theory stuff. Love GT. Yeah.
Because you already hate me enough? Or because you don't wanna hate me?
I mean, kid, I wish I didn't have to hate you, but, like, this dialogue scene has gone on for, like, 15 minutes, and I'm ready to be done.
Because it's a waste of time? Because you're tired of it? Because you don't want to be?
I'm down for canceling Jotaro. Also, death threats are always bad. Death threats are never warranted regardless of the context. Cancel Jotaro, legit. Cancel Jotaro, it's happening.
I don't know for sure. I'm just...
Okay, we're just gonna skip this dialogue.
How crazy can you be?
And if I am, well, it doesn't... After all, I have so much fun now compared to before. I should thank Mr. and Mrs. Demons.
I'm only gonna play his clips, his audio, if it's, like, seems relevant to the plot. Cause, like, I just don't want to sit and banter with this child anymore. Honestly, if it was up to me, people making death threats would see 10 years in prison with no chance of getting out early. Fuck people who think they can make someone else feel unsafe because of their choices.
I want to say thank you for teaching me that I live like filth, sir.
Oh, that was it. Okay, he's gone now. Did she just break her leg? It sounded like she just cracked her legs. Like, like, Jesus, girl. Oh, God. Sobbing animation with the eyes wide open. Oh, this is good. So he smells like shit? Maybe that's why he's obsessed with poop. 8008 notes. Boob. I said it. There. Still love the open eyes sobbing.
Crying like a kid won't make them treat you like one. Are you really going to just accept it? Be their prey? If not, there's only
She
one
shook
thing
her
to
head.
do. You can't run. You have to fight.
Like I said, that's impossible.
What have you been doing? What have you been doing the last 2 streams? Ma'am. Sharp words.
No, it's not impossible. You have Master's gun, don't you?
Hello? Is there a hole? No. Okay.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm not like you. I'm just a normal high school student who can't do anything, you know?
You don't even know that Toko has an ultimate. Let me just shake my head to the answer while she has her head turned away. Kamaru's character development is subpar.
Just running would be hard enough, but to fight? That's impossible.
Toko, tell Naeki! Tell Naeki that Makoto is fucking alive. Gives her something to fight for.
And just why do you think I'm here?
What?
I'm not telling you to deal with it on your own. You better not forget. I'm with you too.
Toko.
If it's impossible to do on your own, well then I guess I have to do it with you.
Oh, she blushed.
So just a little more. Just fight a little bit more.
It's okay to rely on you?
How are your legs not hurting? God, my legs would just be on fire if I sat in that position.
You've already relied on me. Isn't it a bit late to ask that?
She's likable, she doesn't develop well. Yeah. Who are you? What have you done with Toko? Well, I think as Winterwolf said, that Toko has developed from the first game. So when we saw her last to now, like, she's developed and gotten and matured. So I think, like, this is one of those effects.
Sorry.
If you have time to apologize, might as well do it outside. The atmosphere here is oppressive.
Hey, Toko.
I already told you, don't apologize.
No, she's gonna say thank you.
No, it's not that. Thank you.
Knew it. I hate when I can predict game dialogue.
What are you being so honest for? It's just, ugh, gross.
She's blushing again.
So come on, enough with that grossness and let's hurry up and get outside.
She's stubborn, but she's much more likable than the first game.
Yeah. Okay.
Love how the exit has an exit sign. I mean, that makes sense. This is a subway after all. What? Man, this isn't the Wendy's. Sir?
Let's hurry and get outside.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess that we're gonna try to go outside and then we're gonna be stuck down here. That's what's gonna happen, right? Right? They're a popular ship because of the development between this game and the last. Why is the sky red? Red means scary, everybody. Oh my god, is this a Monokuma dance party? Oh my god, I'm so here for this right now.
There's way too many of them. Let's go back.
Oh my god, that's so good. That is so good. Like, alright guys, dance party. It's Raccoon City. Like, you can find it on Discord. Oh my god, I love it. I love to see it.
Then what should we do?
Find another fucking exit.
Don't ask me. I'm not your personal GPS.
Sorry, you're just so reliable, I thought I'd ask.
Is that sarcasm? I'll show you at some point. Okay.
Reliable? Well, it is true that my brain is far superior to yours.
Okay, stop getting high over here on your
Now,
superiority
let's see.
complex.
It
Your
might be
slight
better to
superiority
head back
complex.
underground for now to find another exit.
Back through the underground? Are you sure you're okay with that?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're afraid of the dark, aren't you? The underground is pretty dark. Shit! Oh! Are you trying to be an example? To show me how to go forward, even if you're scared. I see. As expected of a true mentor.
What? No. Hate this. Why do you sound like you're wearing heels? You are not wearing heels. Oh, child? Teehee. Knockback. Oh god, it's tutorial time. She had to say something. What do we mean we had 111 dropped frames? Excuse me. Interesting. Okay. Let's give you a tame knockback. So you might have guessed knockback can knock back Monokumas. It's short range and doesn't do damage, but it's effective. Its effect more than makes up for that. Like removing the shields of the guard Monokumas. Knocking back a Bonaran to make him self-destruct when he lands. If you use it right, this truth bullet can have some really powerful effects. Use on various Monokumas to learn more about its effects firsthand. Okay. Run
Is that
away!
a new kind of bullet? This looks pretty useful.
No shit.
But this gun belongs to Future Foundation, right? So why are the kids giving me bullets?
I guess maybe there might be some kids in the group who want to support us.
One of the most useful anime. I almost said anime. Was just about to ask that.
Huh? Support us?
But who cares about that right now? Let's just look for the exit.
Listen, it's all just part. Just ignore it. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get comfortable. It's not working. Ooh, a
It's that
stretcher
shield
beam.
guy again.
Stretcher beam, thank you. Can't remember if they explained, but I ventured to guess Nagato. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Nagato exists in this game until I see him. I'm like, oh my god, it's Nagato. The one I could kind of maybe have as a boyfriend. Not a husband. He's not husband material. He's like side hoe material. Oh wait, servant. Yeah. Yeah. Servant.
Counter it with the new ammo. Back.
All right.
Shield is so sturdy. Is it Lumen?
It's Duralumin.
Duralumin, just like the case from the first game. Step stool. Gundam is husband. Yes, Gundam is absolutely husband material. Oh, this is like a slight different version of the opening theme music. Oh, my stepladder, what are you doing? As a kid, we want you to watch the same things over and over. Excuse me. We're on the same page about Gundam. Gundam is
This
husband.
is just too much. Out of the question. This creepiness is just out of the question. Isn't it just going to get darker if we keep going? Is it really going to be okay?
It's probably gonna be fine.
Oh, you suck at cheering people up. Can't you choose your words more wisely?
Nekomaru. Absolutely not.
Oh, I'm sure you're just
At least not
laughing
in
at me
Maya.
in your head, thinking I'm just some scared little girl.
I don't like Nekomaru.
I'm not laughing about it. I don't like dark places either. But honestly,
But also, why are
for
we saying
some reason,
Nekomaru?
I feel at ease.
I'm confused.
Why do you feel at ease? You enjoy taking pleasure in other people's suffering?
Not a favorite with me either. I think it was the constant talk about shitting that got me. I think that's what it was.
My suffering tastes delicious and you're planning on a 4-course meal, huh? You sure have a bitchy personality. You're the type to talk trash at a wedding, aren't you?
I didn't mean it like that. I just mean that I'm sure you're working hard too.
The shit jokes were a tad much. Yeah, he would help you become your literal best self. Yeah.
Of course. Even I'm at my limit. I'm scared of blood and the dark, and I'm just so tired, but there's no choice but to do it.
Do we just need to curl up in a snuggle session right now? Because I'm down. Okay, but Sakura will forever have all my heart. I know she will. I know.
I'm not some crybaby, whiny, airheaded girl.
Whiny crybaby.
What? Yeah! Yeah!
Why are you screaming?
What? What was that?
Sorry. I tried to scare you, but then your reaction scared me.
What the fuck is happening right now? And Hina, yes. Love that ship. Sakura is a good character, but I'm not all that attached to any of the first game characters. I mean, I think I like Makoto and Byakuya, Sakura, but I'm mostly attached to Gundam. I mean, he showed up in my dream. It was a fun time.
Huh? You really are an idiot.
He gave me one of the Forked Arc Devas as a therapy pet, and it was really fucking cute. Makoto and Hina were cool. I dig Leon's look. Too bad he turned out to be bad. Gundam is best boy. Absolutely.
I was just trying to ease the tension a little.
Yeah, well, now I'm more afraid of your stupidity than the dark.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, can we just move on now?
Making a shopping district underground like this? What was the administration thinking?
Maybe it's subtle political satire?
Subtle political satire. The children are playing with the bodies. They're different than the ones who give us items. They look the same, but something's definitely different about them.
Well,
Just like adults, some are good, some are bad. I also like one of the third game's characters. Okay, well, I haven't played that one yet. It's very subtle. Don't waste time thinking about it. Then do you think the ones who help us know it's wrong to kill adults? But now that you mention it, didn't you tell me before they seem like they're under orders? And didn't I tell you it was a waste of time to thinking about brats who've gone insane? If you have the energy to think about nonsense like that, use it for picking up your pace.
Sorry.
Well, sorry, I can't help but wonder about it. I know, that's why I haven't said which one. Why are you... Why... Are you recording? What? What? What is this? Oh my god. I need to get out of here.
Where are these Monokumas coming from?
Wow. Watch Dogs has... Aiden Pierce has trained me well? My husband? Okay, wait. Map? Okay, so we need to go up and around. Alright. Sorry, but Gundam's chronic habit joke shut it down for me. Habit joke? I'm confused. What habit joke are you talking about? The magical power of the void. The animation for these kids are weird and not at all icky. Sarcastic.
Toko, I think we can get out from those stairs.
You're right. Let's head over there.
Alright, we need to move.
There it is. Monokuma.
Oh, Jesus, you fucking scared me, Toko. God. I can go into this room over here. Let's go. Fuck, I keep getting turned around. What the fuck? This actually kind of reminds me of an old PS2 game called Shinobi. There was a mall we went through eventually and it looked kind of like this, just a lot less detail, obviously. LOL. Another book. Mastering Disappointment. Oh, goodness. Various regrets accompany life. Messing up at work, not rock. Rocky relationships. If only I had done things differently. If only I could go back to that day. Have you been looking to the past lately? What you need is to master disappointment. Because you haven't been able to properly attain ultimate disappointment. Ultimate there. Wonder who is ultimate disappointment. You'll forever be stuck in the past. Acquire the skill of disappointment so that you may finally begin looking forward towards the future. A guidebook to life that shines upon tomorrow, written by an author who has seen so much of the world, living in a pharmacy till the age of 10. What's wrong with being disappointed? Tomorrow for tomorrow's sake. Has apple pie. Ooh. Did you put some extra cinnamon on there? Some whipped cream or some ice cream? Messing up at rock would work if rock was your work. True. Don't forget about the detect beam. I am the ultimate disappointment. No. Whipped cream, yes. I don't really like books like this. I feel like I'm being scolded or something right off the bat. The introduction is pretty fishy. Tomorrow, the future, and you. I can't believe how often I used to get suckered in by books like this. So you do read this kind of stuff, huh? I thought you were all about pure literature.
Nothing.
Me in the past, I perused some when I was a weaker woman than I am now. A weaker Toko. I can't even imagine it. To me, you're always a strong person who never gets depressed. No, I'm not really strong, not deep down. But if I look strong in your eyes, I guess that means I've grown a little.
I see.
Grown a little, huh? I gotta do that too.
You're right.
Good idea. You're pretty annoying the way you are right now. Help, Toko. Why? Please. Oh, goodness. Whipped cream. Whipped cream's so good. Chat is in agreement that whipped cream is good. TN. What are you talking about? She's a constant ball of stress, Kamaru. Wow, you didn't even try to sugarcoat that.
But
if you want to change, now's the perfect time for it. sarcasm at its finest. Maybe it's that at a time like this you have to change. I have to. Excuse me. Imagine being locked inside a closed space with your classmates and forced to murder them. Oh, she's gonna talk about it. Whether you want to or not, you change. I can't imagine that, but our current situation is just as unbelievable, really. I guess I really do have to change. Just be sure you don't change for the worse. And Toko, that thing you mentioned earlier about killing your classmates. What?
Amazing!
That's such an interesting concept. What a cool setting. You should be a writer. Oh my god. You know. If you know, you know. She is the ultimate fanfic writer, right? Kamaru, no. She's opening up. Good girl. Oh yeah, let me try the detect beam and see what happens.
This door is locked.
It's a Monokuma! Don't come near me!
It was stuck at the wall. I found that very funny.
This door is locked.
Okay. That's cool. Cool story, bro. Okay, so she was the ultimate writer, not fanfics. That was Hifumi. Okay. Oh, and she told Toko to be a writer. Bitch, she is.
Another game corner. Here. I see. It looks like we can defeat them all in one go.
Okay, so we use not back on that one. Can we move him? Or do we have to knock back? Toko wrote a super popular romance novel, like countrywide famous. That's right. I forgot like little details like that. Okay, so I think we either use move or knock back first, and then we flop. I don't remember which one we can do first, or which one should be first though. Move is for the yellow cars. Okay. Then I don't know why I was telling me to use move. Was it like a red herring or some shit? I'm fucking Mario, bitches. No, wrong one. Actually, wait. Okay, so we gotta go along this hallway. I don't think I need those right now, though. I'm pretty good, so I'll keep those for now, because I'm pretty sure we have to come back.
Please stop! Violence is a big no-no! Bullying is so uncool! Shouldn't you be using your fists to protect people instead of using them to hurt people?
Who's? Whomst?
What
Someone's getting
Stuff's
ambushed.
happening.
We gotta go
Plot. Ooh. Is it Miss Sonia? No.
Someone help me! Stop it! Please stop! No! I don't wanna die! The light is getting brighter.
Kill the Kumas, the thick plottins.
Excuse me. Are you alright?
Was this a fake out? Or is this a Monami?
It's Monokuma?
For the plot? Is this Monami?
What does this mean? Monokuma's beating up another Monokuma?
That's surprising. I never figured robots would have internal discord.
Shirokuma. What?
I thought I was gonna die. It talked. Don't be scared. It's okay. I'm not a particularly suspicious bear.
The nice Monokuma. Oh, good.
I'm a nice bear. The kind of bear who would give my opponent the corner in Othello.
Of course they brought back Othello again. Like in GR2. White Monokuma? More like Shirokuma. Finger guns.
Oh, Maru, what are you doing? Hurry up and shoot this thing!
Oh, Maru. Oh, please. Toko, no.
Yeah. Wait, please don't shoot me. I promise you'll understand if we just talk it out.
Talk? Why are you even talking in the first place?
I'm Monami. I have an AI inside me. I'm different than the other Monokumas.
An AI. I don't trust this shit.
AI. Artificial intelligence. It's inside you?
Oh my god, Toko is putting distance between herself and Komaru. Okay, but she's actually kind of cute. Okay, then why do we all hate Monami though? Why is this? What does the A stand for? Nice caboose reference, Mary.
That's right. I can think and reason. I won't run amok like those other bears.
Okay, this animation's kind of cute though. A Care Bear?
I'm your ally. Look, I'm all white, see? I'm a white bear, so I'd like to be called Shirokuma.
Wait till you meet the other one. The one that looks like a gangster?
You know, it's kind of cute.
Don't be fooled. It's more unnatural if it's all white. It's like a curry plate without the curry.
Then it's not a curry plate then. It's just rice.
Don't say that. We can be friends. I
Kurokuma.
want to be friends with as many pretty ladies as possible.
Pretty? He may look suspicious, but I can see he has a pretty good eye.
Oh, so it is a guy.
Toko gets easily fooled too, huh? That's right. I have a good eye for judging character. For example, just by looking at your face, I can guess the time and date of your first kiss.
What? They've really given us fan service here. Oh goodness.
Oh, what a horrifying function.
Toko is easily flattered. The switch was too quick. It was.
It's horrifying.
I mean, if you can tell that about the first kiss, then you should know other firsts, right?
Oh my god. Are you gonna ask when the first time Byakuya and I were gonna have sex? Creepy Kuma.
If he uses that power, he can mercilessly expose frauds who claim to be virgins.
Why did your mind go there, Toko?
Huh? Girl power is mostly from virginity. This is why so many girls try so hard to be seen as virgins.
Toko, what have you been up to? So many things.
If we have this one's power, we can uncover the misdeeds of those fraudulent career women.
She's so puritanical.
There's no mistaking it. This power can change the world.
Gonna need something to drink for this. Yike. I can offer some cold-ish water if you would like. I do have coconut rum in the fridge, and apple juice and lemonade. So pick your poison.
And what does this have to do with our current situation anyway?
I guess you're right. I got a little heated there.
By the
Heated
way,
in your
what are you
loins.
guys doing in a place like this?
I'll take some more apple juice. You've been having so many apples tonight. You had apple juice, then apple pie. You're sweet as apple pie. Please. Okay. Only because you made the face and said please. Then I'll give you apple juice.
Fragile girls wandering around a dangerous place like this is a big
Excuse
no-no.
me. Do not assume because I am wearing a butterfly shirt that I am a fragile girl. Don't assume because they are wearing sailor and school outfits that they are fragile women. Oh look, my stepdad gave me the pie. I don't like the line reads from this bear.
What? Are you going to lecture us now?
It's not our fault. We don't know where to go.
We'll go right up the stairs. The stairway to
see.
heaven right there.
So you're drifters. Girls driven into a corner with nowhere to run. If that's the case, leave it to me. I can take you to a safe place.
I don't trust that. Too slow / lethargic. That makes sense.
A safe place? Well, that's quite suspicious. It's something a kidnapper would say.
Yes.
You went through a lot up till now, so you have trouble trusting people. I understand.
We need some we see some Monami pep. It's creepy sounding.
But the world is also full of amazing people. You don't have to be so pessimistic.
Yeah, we need some Monami pep with this reading.
But the world is also full of amazing people. You don't have to be so pessimistic.
See, it already sounds better.
Sorry, but words coming out of a Monokuma's mouth aren't exactly persuasive.
Reminds me of the voice I used in haunted houses.
Hey, where is the safe place you're talking about? Full disclosure, there's a secret base here underground where adults are living and hiding. Secret base? Did you hear that, Toko? A secret base with adults gathered there.
I am still not convinced that we can trust this bear.
We should go there too, right? Hey, what do you think? I mean, what should we do?
Okay, bye. Wait, why am I not in? Put me in. Sorry, I have to change my own chat settings. Oh, shed mod icons. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you, Mary. Because I didn't have my mod icons, so I couldn't do a quick click.
Even though it was hard enough to find an exit, you want to keep going through the underground?
Yes.
But it's dangerous to use those stairs. There are tons of Monokumas lurking
You get
around
those
the
too?
exit.
Yeah, I don't get them as often as I used to, but I think it's because, like, if they see lower sub count or lower follow counts, I think they just, like, try to spam the channel. She doesn't get, yeah, as Mary said.
See? So wouldn't it be a smarter idea to find the secret base?
That doesn't mean this guy's telling the truth. He is a Monokuma, after all.
It sounded like Kyoko for a hot minute.
I just want to save you. If you come with me, you can see whether or not I'm telling the truth. You hear that? What do we do? If you think we shouldn't, then I'll go with you. But logically, this is the best option, right?
God, my coworker said today, like right before I was leaving, she was like, I can't wait. I'm gonna sleep in late tomorrow because of all the packing we've had to do. Because I had to leave early from my shift. Well, not leave early. Like, I hit my 20 hours for the week. So I left 2 hours before the office closed. So, like, they had to finish all the packing that we had still left to do. So she was like, I am gonna sleep in late tomorrow. And I'm like, oh, I'm probably still gonna get up on regular time. And now it's, like, hitting me how tired I am. Me with this bear. Squints. It kind of looks like they were Monokuma ones, but then the black part was bleached. Yeah, because it kind of looks like white with, like, part of it looks like pinkish. I'm sure it's white paint.
This is the kind of chance that, like, 100 out of 100 people would take.
Are you sure about that?
Just be honest and say you want to go. Jeez, you're annoying. Fine. You want me to go? Then I'll go.
Right. Then let's do that. All right. I'll lead. So follow me. Yeah. I'll leave it to you, Shirakuma.
Toko's still sus.
Over there. We gotta go over there. Which way is over there?
Jeez, you're a terrible navigator.
Ooh, we got Shirakuma Rescue Squad achievement. I'm assuming it's this way. Yeah, it is. Alright.
It's no good. It's locked. No problem. Leave it to me.
Leave it to you? What are you gonna do? What?
That's so
Went inside.
funny. That is so funny. Into the pipe? This is why this is my favorite chapter. Into the pipe.
And it came out. Ta-da! It's unlocked now. Amazing. That's a pretty convenient body.
A convenient body?
Kind of
That's a pretty strange way to put it.
reminds me of Jack from Gears 5. Any hidden goodies? Hello?
Why do the children do such terrible things? It's another arcade machine room.
Legit the pipe stuff is so fun compared to some of the other puzzles. Shira's supposed to be a young child too. Got you. You can play as a floaty little beep boop robo in Gears 5 and he has access to tiny maintenance shafts and tunnels. Oh, that reminds me, like, from Watch Dogs 2, you have, like, Marcus has his little, bot thing that he can, what was it called? Jumper, I believe. And it could go into vents and, like, hack things. It was really cute. It was fun. Aiden Pierce would never have something so childish, though. He's a man.
Looks like we have to time it just right.
Okay, so we have to run around when they're turned. Oh my god, it didn't work. Can I go back? Oh fuck, there's no save game. No. No. How do I switch to... Fuck. I can't go back. I can't redo this section, can I? No. The microbox sections in Ratchet and Clank. Timing. Yeah, I had to knock them in the middle when they were turning their backs, and you have to fight them all. I believe you can just exit. Okay, we're just gonna exit. Okay, we're gonna, I can't leave. I can't leave. I'm not allowed. Nope. I'm not allowed to leave. We're stuck here. Oopsies. The clear condition is to kill them all. Yeah, I figured. Alright.
I'm on the fast track now. Check out the website for more info.
That one swap Monokuma just horrible time now.
Amazing. You two sure are strong. Not me. It's all thanks to this gun.
Oh god, Shirakuma, you scared me there. Holy crap. Okay, so we might be able to go into this room. Not sure though. Let's look. Looky-loo? Yeah, we can. Cool. Ah, yes, there's a thing. Also. No. Cool. I want to choose suicide. Oh goodness. This entire land is no good anymore. No matter where I hide, the Monokumas will find me sooner or later. I made it into the underground, but it's not like this place is going to be safe forever. I remember the bodies, all of them stacked up like debris. I remember them at random times out of nowhere. I see their faces while I join them soon. If I'm going to be killed like that, I just think I'd rather commit suicide. Just end it. I'm too scared to choose suicide. I'm scared of dying and then meeting my friends in the afterlife, the ones who wanted to live so badly. I feel like suicide would be betraying them. There's no way I can do that. You talked big, but you ended up killed by Monokumas just like the others. How horrible. Hey, thank you, Demetrius, for the follow. I appreciate it. You're from Morgan Stream. Hello and welcome. Glad you're here, bud. How horrible.
What?
Did you know this guy or something? No, I have no idea who he is. But an adult killed by children, he didn't do anything wrong. Hello, hello. Welcome, how are you doing? I never get used to seeing it. It's the worst tragedy our society has ever seen. You're a sentimental one. If I had more power, if I was stronger, I could have prevented this. I'm not actually voice acting, I just want to get through this game. It's not your fault, Shirakuma. Come on, cheer up. Thank you. Back with my Arctic gin / whiskey mix. What did I miss? Were you here when we picked up a Shirakuma? Were you here for that? Strange that this guy is already so close with her. Yes, okay. Alright, and then we're gonna go this way. Ooh. And watch Monokuma come around the corner. Maybe. Nope. Hello? Aren't we supposed to go here? Oh, ask Shirakuma to go in. Boing? What? Absolutely not.
Monokuma scary.
Ever look in the mirror?
That was a close one.
Oh god, I hate those things so fucking much. You missed Gray having an oopsie with knocking a Bomber Kuma and some SWAT Monokumas. Is this the part where you first meet Shirakuma? Spooter Kuma. I don't like Spooter Kuma. Spooter Kuma can die. Hate it. Hate it so much. Yeah, this is the first part where we first meet Shirakuma.
Why don't we take a break here?
That sounds like a trap. More like zombie Kuma, yeah.
Of course, I don't have to take any breaks, but I was being considerate of you ladies. Well, thanks for the thought. You two really are strong. I'm glad you aren't my enemies.
That has yet to be seen. It's not like I trust you.
It's a tarp. It's a tarp.
But I'm really not your enemy. What do I need to do to have you guys trust me?
You were suspicious from the start. Awfully convenient to just run into us down here.
Yeah, really.
Were you perhaps waiting for us?
It's true that I did coincidentally see you guys go down here, so I came down to wait.
You see? I knew it! You were waiting for us from the start!
Yes, I'm eating Cheetos. Leave me alone.
But it was just
Hungry.
so I could save you. I swear. I was watching you for a bit, and you seemed like you were in trouble, so I wanted to save you.
What? Save? We're the ones who saved you, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so ashamed.
Let me know if the game audio is good.
Why did you want to save us? No reason in particular. I just want to save people. That's all. Huh? There's no way I should be the only one keeping his fur white during hard times like this. Toko, this one is definitely...
Even if it is telling the truth, it's still
It's
really
okay, man.
weird.
Okay, good.
I mean, just because it has an AI, why does that make it act different than the other Monokumas?
Because it's not programmed to do anything specifically just to kill.
You can ask, but even I'm not sure myself. The only thing I can say is that I have an AI with a personality, a special thought process. I don't know who put this AI in me, or for what purpose. You don't even know that? But it's the same with humans, right? They don't know where they came from and why, right? Knowing that made me feel like I never want to be lost. I have a heart, and I'll follow it. That's amazing. You think so?
Don't be so impressed by some talking bear. Get a hold of yourself.
It's alter ego all over again. It basically is.
I can't help it.
It does sound like
It's
alter
not like
ego
I'm
a little
special
bit.
or anything. I'm just a normal girl.
I'm getting really tired of hearing that.
Now then, now that that's cleared up, it's about time we move along.
Completely off topic, but am I the only one who wants every TV station to swap out every politician's mention of the word democracy with Obi-Wan shouting it? Is there a market for this other than me? I wouldn't know. I have not seen the prequels.
It's not cleared up at all.
See, if we go through there, we can get into the sewer.
Toko's gonna hate this.
Huh? We're going into the sewer?
Yeah, the secret base is hidden there. Oh, but the other Monokumas don't know about it, so shh.
I've got my eye on you, bear.
Prequels are debatable. I like for every TV station to stop talking about politics in the world to get along. That is valid. Oh, almost panty shot. Damn.
It's dark and smelly. I wasn't talking about me. Who would say something so cruel?
I didn't say shit, alright? Alright, how far am I in? An hour 44? Okay.
Welcome.
I have a shit ton of coins.
Okay. Whee! Okay. Whee! Okay.
You are dark and smelly, Toko. Don't say that about Toko. She's our girl. Alright. Alright. Fruit snacks. Becca did call her smelly and told her to take a shower in the first game. Oh, that's true. Ooh, fruit snacks. Give me fruit snacks. I want fruit snacks. Can I save again? So I just did this. Wah! She basically admits it in Danganronpa 1. Oh, that is true. But still. Did you upgrade your knockback feature? Nah.
Whoa, there are Monacoons here too.
Of course there are.
Wait,
You're
what
here.
did I upgrade? I don't remember. Oh no, I did upgrade knockback. I did. I'll send you fruit snack 5. Ooh, yes, please. Oh, thank you. Fruit snacks. Hell yeah. Ah, we're gonna need
What should
bear
we
to go do thing.
Is there a way to get across?
You better not say swim.
It's for the
Polluted water
bear.
like this is full of bacteria.
It's
be
it's
okay.
purple
Just leave it
sewage.
to me.
Of course. Oh my god. His little walk is boing. I love that. I love it. I love it so much. Break and knockback are the best ones to upgrade at this point. Yeah, I have them both
Wait for
upgraded.
me here. If I turn the handle on that side, I can extend the bridge to get across.
As making it brown would be too gross. True. Same. Are these construction bears? Oops, eggplant isn't a fruit. I mean, it is now.
They're going after Shirokuma.
Well, I guess you gotta save him.
Monokuma scary. They're here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna extend that bridge.
Please do so now.
Thank you.
Great, and thank you. Watch Dogs taught me well. Kronk. Kronk.
Thank you, Shirakuma. These people, they had a family, right?
Ooh, graffiti. Don't get anything for seeing the graffiti? Don't you love escort missions? Love them. I mean, I had to do one in Watch Dogs, but like, I should do a couple in Watch Dogs. It wasn't that bad though. Wrong lever, Kronk. I still remember the escort mission from Silent Hill 4. I've never played Silent Hill. I'm not really big into horror.
Omaru, knock them back and drop them.
Use knockback. Into the water we go.
Right.
Send shear up the pipe. Wait, where's the pipe? Oh, why do I have to send shear up that pipe? Is there something in the pipe? Halo only had 2 escort mission keys and Virgil / Dare. RE4 terrified me. RE8 looks so good. I watched John Wolf play it. So good. This is so funny.
Something came out.
Ooh, a book. Demon hunting. 5 warriors have assembled in the cyber city of Toa. They have a single goal: defeat the demons, the embodiment of evil, and reform the world. And for the noble goal, the demon hunting game was born. By targeting cruel, malicious demons and defeating them, they compete to see which of them can bring the world to the closest to the ideal. The 5 warriors triumph over evil. And it's about these little shitheads. The baby. Dang, RE4 remake looking kind of rough. Also, hi Lex. I know you've probably been lurking, but I say hi again. Alright, let's... No. Detect. Monokuma bear. Woo. Wow. Riley's just beat Heavy Rain. Ah, gotcha. What?
Look what came out.
What the fuck?
What are you doing?
I have been tricked. I have been backstabbed. I have been bamboozled. Oh my god. I was just saying, don't send him in. It's a trap. Wah. Drink the goop. Absolutely not. Not drinking the sewer. Sludge. It's muck. It is muck. The Pokemon muck. That is what it is. We're fucking running now. Alright, the bridge again.
We can't get across here either.
Sewer juice. Ew, absolutely. It's grape juice.
It's all right.
It's what it is.
Again, just leave it to me.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. I have a bad feeling about
Drink.
this.
Alright, if you want to drink it, go for it. Boing. Thonk. The running noises, oh my god.
Just wait a bit here. I can extend the bridge just like
Less
time.
talking, more doing. Hate grape juice. So, same, actually. Oh, of course. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? What the fuck?
See? I knew it. They came out.
This is the Chocolate Factory River thingy, definitely.
Why do you look so happy about that? They're going after Akuma!
This is bad.
Ah, fuck. Alright, so I have to use...
Oh,
break,
the
I
bomb
know.
guy.
Monokuma scary!
I am not making progress.
Jeez, how many are there?
What? Should I start counting?
Monokuma scary! Jeez, enough already! They're here!
My god, I hate this. This is so awful.
Monokuma scary! They're here! Monokuma scary!
Come on.
I'm saved! Okay.
Oh my god, absolutely hate this.
Thank you!
More Kuma protect. Y'all don't like grape juice? Grape drink? Absolutely not. Do love me this area. Yes, please start the count. The map is interesting. The enemies, not so much. I only have 10 breaks left.
Shirokuma!
I need...
Oh, I didn't really do much. But I guess I was pretty cool back there.
I fucking need a
Aren't
thing.
they humble?
Give me a thing. Abomination. Ha 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 ha.
So funny.
Looks like the children have gotten bored of this game. Guess this is how games get forgotten.
For some reason, that sounds very critical.
Oh, thank you. God bless you.
Rather than fight against them one at a time, we should defeat them all at once.
Make them all fall down at once. What? Fall where? What the fuck are you talking about, game? Fall where? They want you to get them, chase you to the pit, then knock them into the pit. Is that the pit right there? Okay. Gotcha, alright. I can do that. Did it. Oh yeah. Oh, and a thing. To tell you the truth, I didn't know what to do when you were born. At the time, me and your mom were just students, and I'm sorry to admit it, but we had arguments over whether or not to have you. In the end, we decided to get married just before you were born. And maybe we regretted it a little at first, maybe we were kidding to ourselves, but we worked through it even while our other people our age were playing around and studying. Didn't mind going to work for 12-hour shifts because it was to provide for you and your mom. And I know Mom doesn't like to think like that because, as you know, her favorite thing to say is life's not about winning or losing, but when I'm with you, I feel like I'm winning. I feel like I'm defeating the old me, the me who didn't want to have you and what his life must be like right now. So put it simply, I'm so happy I got to meet you, but when you put that helmet on and controlled those Monokumas that killed your own mother, I'm sorry, but all I feel for you is hatred. But even then, I would never think about killing you, but how do I say it? What was the last few years like for you? What did that all mean to you? Did you not think anything of your own mother or father, or is it just not the real you and this is just some bad dream? It's such a strange feeling to think that if I'm going to die, at least I want my own daughter to do it. I don't know. That's so sad. Woo. Woo indeed. Map? This game is just one sad balloon.
And here we are.
There's supposed to be a secret base here? I knew it. You tricked us. Amaru, don't hold back. Shoot this traitor.
No, you're wrong. The secret base is up here when you climb the ladder.
Mom's lizard is trying to crawl under her pillow. Oh my god, really?
Come on, follow me.
The bear is climbing so slowly. That's so funny.
What do you think you're doing? You have to climb the ladder first.
Oh, am I the sacrifice?
Huh? Why is that?
It was cute. It was cute.
We might both be girls, but I'd die if you saw my underwear.
Well then, even if I see them on accident, I'll be sure not to tell you.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Clink clonk, clink clonk, clink clonk.
See? Right here.
They're all gonna be dead.
Whoa, okay. Come on in, you guys.
Oh no, there is other people. Okay. They just didn't add bodies or anything. They're just vibing.
Many adults here.
That rush is creepy.
There'd be an underground base like this.
It looks very out of place.
It's an old warehouse where they used to store water tanks. The kids don't know about it. What's with those trailers? I brought them here to make it a little easier for everyone to live. Aren't I strong? I might not look like it, but I'm built the same way as a Monokuma.
This gives me Ruby Volume 1 vibes.
Might not look like it. You look exactly like a Monokuma.
Since you're here, you might as well talk to everyone. You can talk to me after.
How important is it to talk to everybody? Or talk to people? How important is that?
You one-sided idiot. It's not like I want to talk to them.
Kind of like hyper-realistic blood. Yeah. is that person we could talk to? Okay, so let's grab this. Why my mans wasn't throwing paws then? With the tragedy in the shadows, the investigation and research on the machines known as Monokumas is being led by the illustrious Toa Group. Who developed them, who manufactured them, and other mysteries surrounding the Monokumas will soon be known to the public. Let's talk to this person.
Ones that just came in look pretty young. You better not be on the side of the kids.
Of course not. Exactly what part of this voluptuous body is childish?
I love BS Creepypasta story time. Wait, what? What? What?
Well, if Shirakuma brought you guys, we don't have to worry. We can trust him.
Were you also brought here by Shirakuma?
Yeah, all the people here were. We were all saved by Shirakuma. Hey, sorry to be rude, but I don't really feel like talking. You can chat with someone else.
You said you were available to talk. Oh, I referenced it earlier. I don't remember.
Was that guy in a bad mood or something?
He just doesn't understand. Acting all aloof.
I can explain it
He
if you
doesn't
want.
know
Sure,
real
go for it.
cool. I want Master Byakuya to teach him a lesson.
Oh god, are you gonna go into Fantasyland?
Wait, no. I want Master Byakuya to teach me a lesson.
Oh my god, her eyes are like... So with her tie. Okay, moving on. Let's see who else is around. Oh, there's someone over there that we could talk to. Who actually has a figure. We could talk to this person. BSCS is a series on Eureful Wind's channel. He reads bullshit creepypastas. Ah, fun.
Are you hurt? Are you okay?
It's pretty bad, don't you think? The kids did it. If Shirakuma hadn't been there to save me, I would have been.
He risked his life. Shirakuma.
Shirakuma saved our lives. If he weren't around, everyone here would be dead by now. You saw his wounds, right? He got those trying to help us all. I can't thank him enough.
Actually thanking a Monokuma.
Don't do that! Don't lump him in with the other Monokumas!
Toko, you don't have to be so prickly.
Anime angry thing.
I just said
Yeah,
how I
right.
feel. Jeez, what kind of world is this?
Like the shell size in Pokemon. Mm-hmm. Talk.
Why, hello there. You must be new.
Adult
I hope we
C.
get along well together.
Yeah, same here.
Is now really the time for friendly greetings? Stuffed inside this dust-covered hole?
Okay, Toko, shut the fuck up.
Well, there's nowhere else to go. You guys saw how terrible they are, right? To actually kill people for fun. They're all insane. I hate them, even if they're kids. If they pushed me...
You what? You're just sitting around waiting for an opportunity to fight back? Is that it?
Yes, naming convention A.
No! It'd be reckless to attack now. They have an army of Monokumas. We couldn't win.
Yeah, so just as I thought. You're all talk. I figured.
What's with you guys? If you're just here to offend people, then goodbye.
Toko.
Just looking at those kinds of people frustrate me. They're just giving up.
Toko.
But that's probably because it can't be helped.
It can't be helped. Why?
They know how powerless they are. The only thing they can do is admit they can't do anything.
Oh snap, sounds like a plot synopsis. If they attack now?
And that's why we're all cooped up inside this dust-covered dungeon. I mean, this place is really dusty. I might just sneeze.
No, don't! Hold it in!
It's okay. I got it. I got it. That was close.
What a relief.
Hachu. Sneezes. Ah, fuck. Quack. Okay, we gotta talk to Whomst.
Hello.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? Holding a sneeze? Squints.
What a rude woman. Not so friendly, is she?
She's right there,
I'm
Toko.
sorry about that.
You heard that?
Who are you related to?
I have sharp ears. I can even hear things I don't want to hear. It's a pain.
Who said it's a pain? Who says that?
If you two plan on staying here, it might be better if you cover your ears as much
The
as
obligatory
possible.
big tits female. They all have big tits, okay? They're just hiding it. Oh shit, it's my man's mom's.
Because eventually, you'll get sick of it.
Sick of it?
I can't really get along with the people here.
If you're so unsatisfied with this place,
She
why
is a
don't
mom.
you just leave?
A mom? Yasuhiro's mom. Hiro's mom? Oh my god, baby.
Well, that's a good point. Staying here isn't going to improve the situation any.
Wow, we love lore connections.
But what I can accomplish by myself is limited. Since that's the case, I'm better off being here.
That wristband.
Your wristband's the same too, right? This is my first time meeting an ally.
Why is she a hot mom?
Are you a target in those brats' game too?
Why is she a MILF? I don't like this.
Yeah, how about that? Of all people, I can't believe I was turned into a toy for those kids.
Yeah, she was in some of the promotional stuff for DRD. What is DRD? Danganronpa, like the Decadence, the new one?
Are there others like us who have wristbands on them?
Well, I'm not sure about the precise number, but there are plenty. The others are somewhere in this town, probably shuddering in fear.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
If possible, I want to save them and bring them here.
Save.
The
You.
Switch port. Yeah. Okay.
No, of course not me personally, but some of the adults here. Listen, everyone other than Shirakuma isn't allowed outside, but they can sneak out. Actually, sometimes I have adults bring back cigarettes from the outside.
I can't believe they actually listen to you.
It's not hard. I use a woman's special charm. It's especially effective in situations like this. Of course, you girls aren't full adults yet, so you won't be able to really use your charm.
I mean, Toko's 20, so technically she is an adult.
Yeah.
Blush.
But anyway, that's the gist of it. If you ever see someone with a wristband or clues, let me know.
Naughty prisoner mom, MILF.
We have to save them before they get killed off by the brats.
Yeah, understood.
Oh, that's right, I almost forgot. The name's Hiroko Hagakure. I'm once divorced and currently single. My age is a secret.
Related. Are we gonna get like people related to Byakuya and Toko as well? Cause like we've met someone related to Hina who's alive. We met someone, our main character's related to Makoto who's alive. We met someone who's now related to Hiro and who lived the first game. Are we gonna meet someone for Kyoko? Don't tell me! Don't give me spoilers! I wanted to get my hopes. Chai, man, my guy. Toko is a stink bug, like a literal stink bug. It's just an army of stink bugs.
My name is Komaru Naegi. Pleased to meet you.
I think the demon list thing is for that. Ah.
Hagakure? What a surprise. Doesn't seem like the older sister. Maybe the mother?
The one muttering over there. What's your name?
It's Toko Fukawa.
Okay, noted. You're Coco and Fufu.
Oh god, what?
Why did you use my last name?
Who cares? Worrying over little details is bad for the skin, hon.
Hun?
Jeez, half-assing it. You two are definitely related.
Hit the list achievement about this. Oh, don't tell me.
You're right.
Yeah, it's exactly what you think it is. A hit list made by those kids for hunting down targets. I picked it up on my way here. One of the kids must have dropped it. 1 minute they're going around killing adults, next minute they're dropping their homework. Pretty creepy, but definitely childlike. It's beyond creepy. It's psychotic. It's like baking a delicious cake only to take pictures of it instead of eating it. Yeah, this is pretty creepy. Or crazy, I should say. See a full playthrough for that reason. Gotcha. Ara engaged.
Hey.
I'll be damned, I never thought this guy would be in
Yes?
town. Do you know him?
No.
Nah, it's not like that. Look, read this. If it's true, this guy's father is the former prime minister. I bet those brats just made that up.
Jeez.
You two don't remember? There really was a prime minister named Toranosuke Ishimaru. He was a genius but didn't do well in school despite that he became the prime minister.
But
But in the end, a scandal ruined him, probably some other by his own talent.
I see.
That could be why he's such an upright
No.
idiot. The problem is Takaaki Ishimaru. I'm gonna butcher these names. I'm sorry. I heard about him a little too. Ishimaru. My boy Taka. My boy. There's a big stir around him for being a cop after his dad got caught. Folks want him fired. Now, off top of it, he got caught in this hunt. How lucky can one guy be? Because now his son's dead. I hope he's safe at least. I feel for him, even if he is 5-0, but that's neither near
leave
or
it to
there.
me.
Toa Science Memorial, huh? All right, I'll send rest of you guys that way.
Correct.
Leave it to you.
It's gonna be alright.
Leave it to me. I'll give him the shirt off my back if you want it, and with my charm. Yeah. So I'm assuming we're gonna be coming back here a few times. Poor guy, his kid's dead. Yeah. Ooh, damn, this girl's super hottie. I admire girls like her. She looks like a manga heroine. Girls with faces like that are cheating. They're just piling on makeup. How did 100 of them do that? And it's been that way for 100 years.
But
The final says she doesn't wear a lot of makeup.
Don't mess with
The
me.
kids are probably just lying. They can't tell anyway. Why do you care if she wears makeup? She's cute. Isn't that enough? I hate girls who look like her. As an ugly girl, it frustrates me to see girls covering it up with makeup. If you're ugly, be proud of it, damn it. That's the ugly girl way. Be proud.
It's gonna be alright.
Oh, come on, Toko. You can't let that bother you. There's more to a woman than her face.
What's going on?
That's not encouraging at all. Can't remember who she's is. Think Chai said it was someone related to Leon because managed a baseball team. I bet if this girl were a team manager, those guys would really be pumped up to win. What kind of idiot would try hard at sports just to impress some hot girl? Actually, I know one. Acquaintance of yours?
Nothing.
Not really. Who cares? High school boys are like that. They can live a whole month on nothing more than porn, fried chicken, and manga. Oh, Leon's okay.
could it be?
So does Makoto
Yeah.
also? No doubt. LMAO. What? She mentioned her bro. Toko, can't you just tell her that her bro's alive? Can't we do that? Is that not allowed? Is that about it? It's true of every high school boy in the whole damn world, but back to the point, looks like her hunting grounds are unknown.
Leave it to me.
I hope I'll convince some of the adults here to help look for her. Convinced? Looks like the adults here aren't any different than high schoolers sometimes. Alright, we have no more. I'm gonna save my game. Alright.
So, everyone here is so nice. There's nothing to worry about,
I
right?
mean, only Hagakure was
If
nice.
these irritating cowards are nice people, this world must not be made up of bad people. And that stranger danger warning would no longer be needed.
Wow, such an amazing world. That's the epitome of my ideal.
I was being sarcastic.
Well then, it's about about time we went back to the important stuff. This place is used as a conference room, so let's talk inside. Here, come in. Huh? He's not here. He's usually here, though.
Who? Whomst?
Who's not here?
Makoto?
The leader of the Resistance. I wanted to introduce you guys to him.
Hero?
Can you wait here a little while? I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Leader? He's probably some old geezer who thinks he can run the show. I won't hold my breath. What kind of leader would a pitiful place like this even have? Definitely a useless old man.
And it's gonna be a young woman.
If he really is a superior man, he would be in a superior organization. Just like Master.
In before it's Byakuya. Nah, Byakuya is currently captured, so it's not
And
him.
you shouldn't have high expectations either, Omaru.
It's Kamaru.
Expectations? What kind of expectations?
Alright, so I guess we're just vibing here. Ooh, we can check out lockers. List of victims. Names of the dead are listed here. List of missing. Names of the missing are listed here.
The victims and the missing are divided into two lists. They're both pretty long.
It's not even murder at this point. This is war.
The kids call it revolution. That's just semantics. Exactly. Call it whatever name you please. In the end, there's still a mountain of bodies. But by calling it a revolution, they justify it in their minds and become even more brutal.
By how you're talking, you seem to know these brats pretty well.
You're talking about the Warriors of Hope who lead the Monokuma kids, right? From what I know, they were apparently students of an elementary school affiliated with Hope's Peak.
Makes sense.
Hope's Peak Academy? Why would that name come up now?
She's terrified. Look at her image. I'm back. I was talking shit to Dr. Bob, lol. Don't talk shit to Dr. Bob. Dr. Bob is cool.
What about it? Did something happen before?
Not just something. But forget about it for now. It's a very long story.
Ah, yes, Hope's Peak Elementary.
But more on the subject. I never expected the academy to also have an elementary.
It has so many things. It has the reserve course. It has y'all, and it has an elementary school. I mean, it makes sense. Where's the preschool? Where's the daycare?
They're not technically affiliated. Attending Hope's Peak Academy still requires being scouted.
Him and his sister playing Mass Effect, and I have a Mass Effect tattoo. Oh, so LOL. Yeah, it makes sense. I remember every Thursday he plays Mass Effect with his sister. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Little Hope's Peak. It was mentioned in the anime, I think.
But the elementary was still prestigious. Many Hope's Peak Academy students came from there. The elementary studied the talents of children. Only child prodigies could attend.
So basically the semblance of Hope's Peak Academy, but for children.
And how exactly are they prodigies? They're just a bunch of mental brats.
I guess that just shows that having a great mind does not always make a great person or a child.
Uh-huh.
A child's talent can easily be corrupted into something evil. Those 5 are the worst example.
Dropping Hope's Peak lore.
Actually, the Warriors of Hope were all in the classroom with the troubled children.
Okay, listen. As someone who was a teacher, you never put all of the troubled students in the same class. Like Twin Hope's Peak. LOL. You would try to divvy them up across the teachers, the general education teachers. And what you would attempt to do is try to pair those troubled students with teachers who would better like understand them. So like I know in my elementary school, our Mr. Jones often got students who were more troubled because he seemed to have gotten through more to them, especially with the boys, because he was one of the only male teacher at the school. So that's your education fun fact for the day. Host Peak choices for the DR1 students came from all over except Little Hope's Peak. Now apparently most of the students that attend Hope's Peak come from Little Hope's Peak. Yeah.
Troublemakers, huh? Just as I thought. They were all deviants from the start.
Aaron dropping teacher facts. Yeah, I gotta put my music ed degree to use somehow, right? I paid how much money for this degree?
It might be more accurate to say that they own talent not even the teachers could control.
Yeah, this is...
And what makes it more horrifying is that they're still kids. They kill without guilt or mercy.
This is how you know they're serial killers when they're young. Too many money.
You remember what you were like when you were children? How many cool things you did?
I don't like this talking mouth animation. It's very creepy.
Insane because they're too pure. Uncontrollable because they're too innocent. Children with more potential than adults, with such cruel natures. How horrifying it would be if they were truly out of control. Toa City is an example of that.
You think it's fun to threaten us?
It's not like that. I'm just trying to tell you to be careful.
That's none of your business.
Those poor kids had no good role models. Yeah, really. Imagine if they had a good teacher. God, we have to look at all these fucking lockers. Oh, God. Everyone is dead. Everyone got killed. Sound of the chanting, the screaming like dogs being choked never leaves my ears. Everyone got killed. Everyone got killed. Devils, they're devils in the bodies of children. Damn devils. Damn devils. Times 6. To grind down your organs, your heart, liver, your kidneys, everything into dust. I want to throw you all into a blender and turn you all into slosh leaf livestock feed. To stab your eyeballs with a pencil until I can write with your blood. I want to boil you alive in a pressure cooker until your screams stop. To squeeze your little bodies until the blood leaks from every pore of your skin. Oh my god, it's a poem. It's a fucking poem. I want to slash open the wombs of the mothers that birthed you and stuff you back in.
The writing's really sloppy after this. I can't read it.
Not exactly like I want to read it. Also, my neck is really starting to hurt. Someone redeem a stretch for me, please. Oh yeah, let me tell you just how cruel I was as a child. I was a cold-blooded killer sitting in my room all day playing video games. I was the cold-blooded killer of collecting cicada shells and keeping them. Maybe you shouldn't be in education, my dude. I'm putting a seal on the floor because found Leatherface's cookbook. I'm hoping this relieves some of my neck pain. God. Wah. Y'all, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm ready to pass out now. I'm ready to go to bed. This is a horror game. Get a new neck. Listen, I can't even fully crack my neck. Oh, and I promised to dab. How about I do a backwards dab? Alright, ready? Ready to witness the backwards dab that my friend taught me? Ready? It was crappily done, but I need to work on it. But, backwards dab. Thank you for the redeems, my friends.
That's quite a poetic style they have there.
You're gonna analyze it? Madam Writer. Return yours to Walmart and ask for a refund. I want my points back. Points back for what? OX. Shirokuma brought in 3 new people. I feel happy but at the same time scared. I wonder how many adults are killed above ground, how many of them got saved, how many bodies are lying there. Oh, triangle. Thanks to newbie screaming, sleepless nights continue. That dab. You didn't redeem the dab, though. Oh, no, you did redeem. I thought it was Dat Chai that redeemed the dab. Sorry. I can't read. It's fine. I'm just in grad school. It's okay. Hi, my name is Aaron. I'm 23 years old and I can't fucking read. Where I can tell in his dream his friend gets killed by kids and he screams out. I can understand how he feels. I can't blame him. Oh, this is how he's telling the days. The newbie finally broke. Even though he's a grown adult, he ended up acting like a newborn baby. He lost again his nightmares to the kids. Looking at the scenery forces me to realize that even though I'm here, I couldn't run. Every time a newbie is brought in, my despair increases. I can't even run nor forget. The children will kill us all. Lex the Redeemer. Lex did all the redeeming. Lex the Redeemer.
Just reading it makes me dizzy.
Yo, Shirakuma. I heard you were looking for me.
Who are you?
Hi, G.
I heard you went outside again without my permission. Didn't I tell you it's dangerous? So, 2 more newcomers?
You know he's a protagonist because he has colored hair and also a sprite.
Name's Haiji Toa. I'm the leader of the resistance.
Haiji
here.
Toa. Oh, so he's somehow related to the city.
What a surprise. He's pretty handsome.
Oh, shut up. You have master. Leave it alone.
I'm Toko Fukawa. I hope we get along well.
I hope we get along well. Cause, like, you're kind of cute. Look at his jeans, though. I love his aesthetic. Please. I'm not straight, but also kind of cute. Not gonna lie. Oh, Toa dude. Is that Matt Mercer? Does Shirokuma want them all to just feel despair? Ooh, is that true? Doesn't matter. He hot. I was about to say, he sounds like McCree.
I'm Kamara Naegi.
So, a girl who's filthy and a girl who's clean. Which one do you prefer?
What?
If your last name is Toa, does that mean that you're...
Haiji Toa. Yup, Matt Mercer. Don't like him.
Yeah, I'm from the Toa family.
Oh my god, can I have his button up? Oh my god, I want his button up. Oh my god, I want to wear that to work. Oh my god. Also, the stubble, like the stubble that pecks, that speckles the skin. Y'all, I need a partner. God help us. Y'all, I need to go. I need a partner.
Haiji's father is a chairman of Toa Group.
Then you're a son of a distinguished family? And the Toa Group, too. You must be very...
We just like him. We just like him as a whole. I think that's what I'm reading off of chat right now. That is a pretty coat I also want. Yeah. Look, he's got chains. Where'd you see that from? Nekomaru's neck?
Getting a little hot from all this excitement. I don't mind if you help me cool.
Horny on main. It's not exactly horniness. I'm lonely. And I haven't had an official partner in like almost 2 years. Oh god, has it really been 2 years? It really has been. Holy fuck. Okay, Gray's gonna kind of have a midlife crisis right now. Lonely on main. Sounds about right. Yeah. I like his aesthetic, but not him. He rubs in the wrong way. Okay, he gives me good vibes so far, but we'll see.
Got it. Leave it to my special cooling device.
Ben almost 10 for me, and I feel ya.
I didn't ask you.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I don't have status or money or anything. Those kids took it.
Let me see your eyeballs.
Thanks to them, I lost everything.
Oh, thank you.
Toa Group. Even the whole damn Toa City.
His eyes like match his hair. I think I get the aesthetic now.
By the way, do you happen to know who's leading the children?
Who knows?
Then, do you maybe know why Toa City became a target?
I never had a partner, lol. I think you did.
I don't really know much about Toa's
I
situation.
probably lied to myself, though.
Didn't really do anything there. And the one who would have all the answers, my dad, he's been missing since the riots.
Missing? I'm the same. I don't know where my parents are either.
Or your brother, but your brother's alive, and Toko just won't tell you because he's a little shithead for some reason.
So I want to go home no matter what. Please, tell me how to get out of this city.
Nah, I'm a single Pringle that is okay not mingling. That's fair. That's valid.
Well, if there is a way to escape, I'd love to know.
Huh?
All the roads that connect to the outside are blocked completely. And it wouldn't matter anyway. That wristband. Those kids put it on you, right?
I like his voice actor.
I know it will explode if I try to leave, but does anyone know how to take it off or something?
You probably can't. It'll probably trigger if it gets taken off. Now my partners, have y'all ever had a partner? A partner? Those red buttons are everything. Yes, I've had, I mean, if we're talking just like boyfriends and not just like, and if we're talking boyfriend in general and not only sex partners, I've had over 13. Over half in high school, a little under half in college.
No? I want to help, but I'm sorry. It's just not possible.
However, no need to get too down about that. At least this place is safe.
Oh my god, the red
Buttons,
buttons, yes!
I don't even know this place exists.
And he even's got class. Oh my god, love the jacket. Oh my god, aesthetic.
You're telling us just to hide here?
It's not like you can escape anyway. Staying put and keeping quiet is the best move right now.
You're right. At least as long as I'm here, there's no need to worry.
Why don't you fight?
Hmm?
Isn't this a resistance? An organization created to fight these little brats, right?
She's feisty in this game. I had a +1 in high school, but that was a joke, really.
Then why don't you just fight?
Fight? That'd be suicide. We have no guns. See this arm?
Who does his face structure reminds me of somebody from one of the games. I don't remember who. Huh.
Your arm. Did a Monokuma do it?
Yeah. Got crushed. Crumbled up like paper. The whole thing only took a split second. And those brats were laughing. Like it was fun to them. While I was screaming, bleeding.
We both called each other +1. It was really funny. I had a friend in high school who I adopted as my child because I was a year older. So when I was a sophomore, she was a freshman. And she was like, we met in marching band and we both played clarinet. And like she kind of just became my child. So like during senior year, during her junior year, I would Snapchat her during lunch and I'd be like, child, and she'd be like, parental unit, and I'd be like, oh my god, this is amazing. Not being able to tell when someone is flirting until 5 years later doesn't help. Oop. Yeah. I had a boyfriend in high school, but it didn't last because he had to go live with his grandma several hours away. Then I had a few long distance relationships that never last. Mary, you could just be in a platonic relationship with me. It's fine. I love it when you make that face.
They're not kids. Not anymore. They're devils.
Devils?
Well, the bright side is, even my nerve endings were crushed, so I don't even feel the pain.
Yikes. Fear my little tiny faces. I can't fear you, Murmur. I can't fear you, though.
Of course, that just means it'll never fully heal.
Also, I love how I figured out the chat box. It looks so good. The chat box looks so clean. Fear them. Never.
So basically, your will got shattered along with that arm of yours, right?
Huh?
And that's why you're sitting here, moping and pitying yourself, right?
Chatbox is nice today. Chatbox is fun today. I switched over to Streamlabs, which is a different streaming software that's connected to OBS and Twitch. So it gives me all the same functions that OBS with Stream Elements did, but it gives me some new features so I can adjust like all my sources while I'm in the program. So I can adjust the chat box like right now if I wanted to, and I don't have to go to like a website to do so. Like I can adjust like my name, I can adjust anything. I can even add other like sources. Like I can add like a viewer count, I can add a spin wheel, I can add a stream boss, a jar, I can add other stuff. Boop. Oh my god, you booped me! I have been booped. Mary, how dare you? How scandalous. Boot me.
What the? You sure got harsh.
Yeah, she does that sometimes. It's okay.
That nice girl act was just for your benefit. I got information now, using my womanly charm.
Ooh. Queen Toko. Using her womanly charm. Got a gift sub from another channel. Ooh.
Huh?
Cool.
An act? Of course. I belong to Master Byakuya only. There's no way I'd give my heart to some mole of a man, hiding underground like a coward.
Womanly charm. Yeah.
It's not like I'm going to hide forever. I'm just waiting for the right opportunity to strike.
Yeah, Hagakure, Mrs. Hagakure gave us some good pointers there. Toki asked him questions he'd have answered anyway. Mole man. Wait. No, I didn't want that.
Excuses. Save them for your psychiatrist.
What's the point of fighting back knowing that you die? It's all for nothing if you're dead.
The way you are now, you might as well be.
Toko, you're not helping.
Toko, that's too far!
I'm saying it to you too.
Huh?
What? What?
Weren't you going to fight against those brats? What are you doing sympathizing with these people?
Womanly charm, who wants it? Bonk, no more Toko fanfic moments.
Yeah, okay. Maybe you are just an average, common, ordinary character with no special talents.
Yes, you just described like, literally every pro tag we have played. Toko fantasy moments are good too.
A drab girl who lacks presence and charm with no athletic or intellectual skills.
Yeah, we're due for a Toko fantasy moment. We haven't had one this stream, unfortunately.
But what's wrong with that? Someone who just keeps making excuses and doesn't even try to fight back?
I think she'd be more willing to fight if you told her that her brother's alive. Unless if, like, in this stage, that her brother is, like... Unless if we're thinking timeline-wise, like, when this is roughly taking place, like, Makoto's, like, probably, like, going against the Future Foundation by helping out the ultimate despairs. It's getting messy. Getting sliced in half here.
You're worse than dead. Totally worthless.
Why are you being so cruel?
It is odd that he what?
Hey now, I'm sure Toko didn't mean it
Hey
like
now,
that.
I'm an all-star. Get your game on. Go play. Sorry. She hasn't mentioned. Yeah, it's really odd that she hasn't mentioned him.
Oh, yes I did. Just looking at you frustrates me. You remind me of myself in the past.
Like a couple years ago.
No matter how much pain or despair you feel, nothing will change if you keep denying it.
I got cut in half by Toko.
So why don't you just try to change it yourself? No matter how scary the situation was, he faced it head on and moved forward. Thanks to that, I'm alive today.
Makoto. Makoto.
What are you talking about?
Your brother.
Rushing forward at full speed with no hope of success isn't courage. It's stupidity.
Thanks for ruining the moment about her. He is in yellow. Looking.
Who's stupid?
We are looking.
Well, do you have a plan? Do you know of some way to get out of here? Do you know how to remove a wristband?
Yeah, of course. I'm sure Future Foundation technology can get it off easily.
Fuck Toa. Hate him.
Huh?
But is he at soup? Why are you buying clothes at the soap store?
I was just saying. It's not like we can contact Future Foundation anyway.
Wait, hold on. What did you just say about Future Foundation?
I'm in it. And my boyfriend, is also in it.
Don't tell me you're just gonna leave it up to those guys.
Oh no. He's buying clothes.
What do you mean?
Toko is a member of Future Foundation.
What? What did you say?
Haiji?
Haiji?
If that's the case, then I'm sorry, but...
You need to leave?
Get the fuck out of here. I refuse to cooperate with you.
Okay, now I understand why you hate him.
Hey!
Shirakuma's in a panic.
Why did he get angry all of a sudden?
Haiji is fucking asshole. Damn, 0 to 16, fuck you. Yeah, for real. Just wait until he gets worse. He gets worse? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me this. I don't want spoilers. Yeah, I know it's not a spoiler, but like, I wanna see for myself.
But he told us to get out. We can't stay here.
You're right, but...
But Hajikure. I didn't even get to see the last locker. What's in the last locker? Ooh, new skill. Cool. Alright, anything else in this room?
I wonder what happened with Haiji. He totally lost his composure back there.
Where did her microphone go? Did she shove it up her ass for this section?
What is that?
Someone help! That's my wife!
Adult D.
Please, calm down.
Adult E.
I can't.
Adult F.
I can't just stay calm looking at this. This is a trap. They're just trying to flush us out. Why fall for their cheap tricks?
Did something happen? It might be better if you guys didn't look.
Huh? Why?
Poor Adult D.
Just because the adults managed to make their way here, it doesn't mean they're saved. As long as we're helpless against the children, there will be no future for the adults here. But there's no need for you guys to worry about that.
That's my
I'm
uncle.
sure you're already troubled enough.
Hey, Sunglass Kid, how are you? Welcome to stream.
Then I won't think about it. Who won't do any good anyway.
And sorry about earlier. I never thought Haiji would react like that.
Well, clearly you don't know him that well.
It seems as if he hates Future Foundation.
Who cares? I'm not interested in those who are beneath me.
Does that include us, Toko?
Anyway, the exit's over there, right?
Huh? Leaving already? You should at least stay the night.
Well, Haiji doesn't want us here, and I don't want to disrespect him and like have every adult hate us. So,
if I had to spend a night in this dump, I would rather leap into the arms of a Monokuma.
sure about that, honey?
Aren't you being a bit too dramatic?
They're probably planning to attack us while we sleep, or take funny pictures of our sleepy faces.
Oh no, A sleeping face shot would be bad.
Oh my god.
But it's already nighttime, and underground, it's going to be even darker.
Huh? Dark already?
Oh god, you got her. You captivated her.
I guess I've got no choice. If you insist. Just for one night.
Kamaru sweat strips down the back of the head.
See, this place is a private room. It's usually used for the injured and sick.
That is such a Japanese problem. What do you mean?
Private room? No matter what you call it.
Kamaru, do you drool when you sleep or something?
No, it's not. It just looks like one, but it's not.
Oh no, what if they see my sleeping face? Oh.
This is the only place there is, so we got no choice. About what you mentioned before, are you really a member of Future Foundation, Toko?
So what if I am?
And if you make contact with them, they will come and save us? Well, yeah, but reaching them is the problem. It's true that it will be difficult, but it's not impossible. I'd like you to have this.
Ooh, a laptop. Looks like my old laptop. Very nice.
It's the newest wireless device Togami Group developed. It can send audio and video.
In before fucking Toko over here is like, oh, Togami? My husband? And then starts dreaming. By the way, Toko's stockings are pretty. I guess they are? I don't know. Military grade laptop, nice. You had a tough book?
It wasn't available to the public, but groups like the police and Future Foundation use it. So, if we use this, we can call Future Foundation?
Toko, you are awfully quiet.
Really? We can?
Do you not recognize the name Togami? Toko, are you okay?
No, it's not that easy. Because of the jamming.
Toko, why do you have master's things? I like them.
Jamming? Like raspberry?
No, honey, no.
He means radio interference.
Thank you, Toko. Thank you.
Thanks to the signal jamming everywhere in Toa, this device can't be used in town.
Damn music students always jamming. Yeah, damn us, right?
Then
Damn
why give it
us.
to us? You want us to throw it away for you or something?
No, it's not that. The jamming radio waves are emitted from a huge building called Toa Hills.
That's gonna be chapter 3, isn't it? Laptop you can use to bash someone's face in and use it later to send an email about it.
If you send a signal from a higher spot, you should be able to avoid the jamming.
Ah.
And of all the buildings in this city, there's one that just might work.
So that'll be
And
chapter
it's
3.
not far.
Kamaru is a tech illiterate high school normal girl.
A skyscraper called Toa Tower.
Ooh, it's very pretty.
It's a huge tower, a landmark of Toa City. That building is taller than Toa Hills, so you should be able to send a signal from there. Then, if we go there, we can call Future Foundation?
Shirakuma, what are you doing? He just like, plopped a seat on the ground. It was like, let's all be friends.
If you already knew about this, why didn't you just use other adults? Why us?
It's impossible for anyone here. Monokumas are patrolling outside, after all. But I've seen you two fight. You can beat those Monokumas and make it to the tower.
But that mole man said he didn't want to rely on Future Foundation.
I'm sure he'll understand. If Future Foundation comes, his people will be saved as well. Of course, I won't force you. No doubt about it. This will be a dangerous mission. I wish I could do it myself. To tell you the truth, I'm jealous of you two. I wish I had the power to protect people. Hey, Toko?
I know. You want me to decide, right? Well, it's been decided. Even if a competent adult were to go, it'd be too dangerous.
I like how after the first game, the devs have been trying to make our allies Monokumas in other forms. Yeah, right?
I want to go.
What?
I know it's dangerous, but we found a way to survive up until now. So, I want to keep trying. Keep going forward.
Tell her brother's alive. God. Because marketing.
I understand how you feel, but maybe you should think this over.
What happened, Toko? Earlier you were telling me to stop hiding and fight back.
Also, wouldn't you love to, like, call Byakuya on a computer that his company made?
No, it's just... Well, I guess it's better than just rotting away here. When I think of it that way.
Lull us into a false sense of security, alright.
Then we are going?
For now, we'll check it out. We'll see about contacting Future Foundation when we're there.
Toko, stop giving up. Kumaro, I want to try. Toko, are you crazy?
Looks like you made your decision. Thank you so much. I'm grateful for your courage.
Well, make sure you get plenty of rest today so you're prepared for tomorrow.
Byakuya was captured, remember? He's probably with a servant or something.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm finally starting to see some hope. Thanks to you, Shirakuma.
Imagine Servant and Byakuya just hitting it off. Like, they're just chumming it like good old pals.
Shirakuma, thank you so much.
This is so wholesome. This is the wholesome content I'm here for.
Oh, good for you. A tight and bouncy hug from a high school girl is priceless.
A tight and bouncy hug. That is certainly one way to put it. Oh my god, she hogged the blankets. She fucking hogged the blankets.
So cold, Master Byakuya.
Oh god, oh no. Those two making a fun duo like Kumara and Toko. Hug the bear. And that kids is why we drink. Toko's dream? No. Damn. Disappointed.
Yeah, sure is.
Of course, there's no real way to tell underground.
But still, I feel refreshed. I was able to get a really good night's sleep.
Yeah, because you hogged the fucking blanket. I'm so excited to sleep, y'all. I'm so excited to go to bed.
You're the only one who slept well. How can you just fall asleep so fast like that?
Okay then. Now I'll tell you how to get to Toa Tower.
Which I'm instantly gonna forget for next week.
After you climb the ladder, go the opposite way you came from. That will take you above ground. A little bit past that, there will be a river. Follow the river, and you'll find the tower.
Follow the yellow brick road? She didn't just hog the blanket, she threw half of it onto the floor. Amen.
Doesn't sound like it's too far away.
The problem isn't the distance. It's the Monokumas between here and there.
Well, it's gonna be alright. I'm sure of it.
Why do you say that? You have no reason to think that whatsoever.
Why did they switch roles? What is happening? She sleeps like Makoto did before the 5th trial. You right, you right.
Not the reason, Toko. You might be worried for whatever reason, but with you around, there's no need to worry.
Because you have something none of us have. An alter ego who can kill thousands. She's in isolation for years, right? So she thinks she'd be able to sleep in any situation after that, I think.
What? That doesn't even make sense.
Just leave it to us. We'll definitely get a message off to Future Foundation.
I think
You
she's
two
just
be
happy to sleep
careful.
next to another
Have a
body.
safe trip.
Mhm. Toko doing a blush. Oh, yay, a save game. I was about to be like, I'm not... Alright, I'm probably gonna stop it here. So, yeah, because I'm not sure when the next save spot will be. So we're gonna stop stream here for now. Or, we're gonna stop stream here. Let's see. Bob is playing Mass Effect. So we're gonna go raid him. Lots of cutscenes in this. There are a lot of cutscenes. Thank you everyone for joining me today. Okay, well I have to go to the bathroom, so bye everyone. Bye Mary. So thanks everyone for joining. I love the underground fort. Yeah, the fort's pretty cool. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern, I'll be streaming more Phoenix Wright. Justice for All. We'll be finishing up Turnabout Big Top and going into the next trial, which I think I don't remember what it was. And then Sunday we'll be doing more Subnautica Below Zero at 7 p.m. my normal time, and then on Tuesday, going against y'all's vote, we're gonna play Watch Dogs Legion because the DLC is coming out next month, and I'll be able to play that pretty quickly. So we're gonna be starting that on Tuesdays now, which I'm excited for. And then I will promise the next game that I finish, or either after Subnautica or Legion, whichever one I finish first, probably Subnautica, I will play New Vegas. Promise. I will play New Vegas at some point, just not sure when yet. So thanks all for tonight. We're gonna start the raid. So yeah, we're gonna go have some fun, and thanks for streaming. Have a good night. Thanks, you too. And we're gonna go raid. Woo.
Yes, it worked. I got it to work, everybody.